So major news coming out of A1 Pictures. It was announced that Nanatsu no Taizai, the 7 Deadly Sins, is getting a season 2. Oh man. I know we've all been waiting for this day. It's been almost a year since the last season 1. And yes, season 1 was rushed. It kind of rushed and skipped over a lot of things from the manga. Yes, that is true. But that tends to be the case with A1 Pictures, where they take a first season to see how it goes, and then they just kill it in the second season. So, I mean, with the exception of Anoa Zero, that was a huge disappointment, season 2. But anyways, Nanatsu no Taizai, season 2 is coming out next year. Okay? I'm excited. We don't know exactly when next year, but it's definitely coming out next year. Now, how much of the manga are they gonna cover? I don't know. They're probably gonna cover the whole manga, but I really hope that they slow down a little bit. They slow down the pacing, because the whole rushing just wasn't working out. You're gonna have another 24 episodes. You better take your time, do the correct pacing so that you can have a proper adaptation. So I think it's gonna be an amazing season. Just from season 1, it was one of the highest selling mangas in Japan. On top of that, it was ranked top 10 consecutively, weeks after weeks. Nanatsu no Taizai was in the top 10 charts in Japan, and that says something. I mean, Nanatsu no Taizai was doing huge in Japan, so it is no surprise whatsoever that they just announced a season 2. Like, I'm not surprised at all that they announced a season 2, and I'm really happy they did. It's gonna be one of the best shows to come out next year. Nanatsu no Taizai season 1 had some amazing elements that other shows didn't. From other shonen series, they had a mix of things that really stood out. And one of those things is the fact that they properly combine action, incredible characters, the whole list of characters that you just love, like Ban, Meliodas, so many of these characters you just love. And then they also had fan service, but fan service done right for the purpose of comedy, not just random fan service, which is why Prison School is doing so well, because the fan service there is for comedy. So Nanatsu no Taizai, same thing. The music, dude, the soundtrack, I bought the soundtrack, the OST, I bought it because it's so amazing. The soundtrack is spot on. The animation, everything, it's just a great blend of a series. It's one of my favorite series. I think, if I remember correctly, I ranked it second for anime of the year last year. I think Parasite was number 1, and then Nanatsu no Taizai, I think I put it at second place, if I remember correctly. So it's definitely one of my favorite series of all time, and I'm really excited to see a season 2. But the question is, what's gonna happen in season 2? For all of you who are reading the manga, make sure you do spoiler alerts. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below what is gonna be the major conflict of season 2. What is the arc that at least the first half of season 2 is gonna revolve around, the first 12 episodes. Just give us the arc and give us the conflict, but besides that, don't do too many spoilers. Or if you do, make sure you do spoiler tags. So let me know in the comments below. I'm very excited. What are your thoughts and reactions, man? I am pumped. So excited.
Virginia! Hanging out with little boys in spandex,
Virginia!
Yes. I love you, vagina.
Vagina!
You can't be doing that. Come on.
Go to vagina!
No escaping banana.
Banana!